lone, restless, learning Pearl Jam like a boss because I showed you how to just fret this and play that. This dude has got a ton of lessons. Be sure to like this video and subscribe. Don't be a clown. Leave a comment.
Oh, hey, this is how you play Daughter by Pearl Jam. Don't cost nothing, just like my video. So I am a little bit stressed out, guys, because I just found out that only 3.8% of you guys that watch my videos are subscribed to my channel. So there's like 96%, if I'm doing my math right, that are not getting the latest and greatest guitar lessons that I'm putting out. You're not notified. Do yourself a favor, hit the subscribe button. You'll thank me later. This is the guitar lesson for Pearl Jam's Daughter. So the first thing I'm going to show you is that this song is not played in standard E tuning. We have to tune our guitars to a variation of open G. And how we do that is we want to tune this E up to a G. So here we go, I'm going to tune this E out. I hope I don't bring my strings. I always get a little bit scared on that one. Next, this A string is going to be tuned down to a G. So I'm going to loosen the strings. Boom. G. D string's the same, G string's the same, B string's the same. I'm going to tune this E down to a D. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple parts. You just piece them where they go. One thing I would like to add, in this song, the strumming is extremely important. The strumming patterns. So you really have to have that strumming pattern down in order for this song to sound like the original recording. That ain't no big deal though, because I've got it all for you in this video, so you'll never know how much I love you. Viewers, my viewers, I love my viewers. That's why I have the strumming patterns. Anyways, the first part, here it is. This is how it goes. So what I was doing there was I was taking my pointer finger and I was putting that on the A string at the 5th fret. I'm still going to refer to this string as the A string, even though it is tuned to G. Then I take my ring finger and I put that on the D string at the 7th fret. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of strumming slowly through the first 3 strings. So I go like that, and then I'm going to pluck the G, the B, and the E string, and then the B string, and then the G string. So I go. All together it sounds like this. Now almost the whole song is the verse, just played over and over and over and over again. And that part goes like this. The part I'm talking about sounds like this. Now I'm going to play through it very slowly for you so you can see it. And the only chords I really make in that entire verse, and pretty much the whole song, is that one chord I just showed you that we played in the intro, the pointer finger on the 5th fret A string, ring finger on the 7th fret on the D string, so that's one chord. Now we're going to slide that up to the 7th and 9th fret, that's the 2nd chord. And then we're going to take our fingers off the strings and play it open. Now for each of those chords, I'm also playing pretty much these 4 or 5 strings on the guitar right there. I'm not really playing all 6 strings every single strum. I'm just kind of playing 4 or 5 strings, just depending on the up strum or down strum. Doesn't really matter. As long as you have 4 strings in there, you're good. So I'm going to play through that for you very slow so you can see it. I'm also going to post the tab. Here it is. Now how I played that was I first start off and I go with the strings open, up, down, down. and then I do a down up, and now the slides come in and adding in the chords. So I'm going to slide up with a down strum on the 5th and 7th fret, that chord I showed you, to the 7th and 9th, and then back to the 5th and 7th, and the 7th and 9th again, and I'm going to go down up, and then I go and take them off, the fingers off the strings, down up again, and then I'm doing the slide over from the 5th and 7th to the 7th and 9th, back to the 5th and 7th, and now I'm going to take my fingers off the strings, and I go down up, down up, down up, down up. So there's pretty much 8 strums there, down up, down up, down up, down up, and then I go back to sliding from the 5th and 7th fret, back to the 7th and 9th, and then back to the 5th and 7th, and then down up, and then take my fingers off the strings, and I go down with all the strings open, and then I go down up, and then I put my fingers right back on the 5th and 7th fret, and I go down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, and then I slide up to the 7th and 9th, and I do down, up on it. So I go, and then I end on down, up. One more time, I'm going to play through it very slowly so you can see it, and once again, follow along with the tab. Part number 2, that's going to be the chorus of the song, where it builds a little bit of tension. All I'm doing is I'm taking my pointer finger, I'm putting that up on the 9th fret, I'm borrowing the E, the A, and the D string, and then I take my pinky and I put that on the D string at the 12th fret. So really you don't need to bar the 9th fret on the D, but I just do anyways. And how I play this part is like this. What I was doing there was just like I told you, barring on the 9th fret, pinky on the 12th fret on the D string, and I'm just basically making this chord, and then I switch my pinky to my ring finger and I put that on the 11th fret on the D string. So I go down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, and then I put my ring finger on that 11th fret on the D string, and I go down, down, up. And I do that a couple of times. And then on this time, the last time, that leads me back into the verse. What I do is I do this little fill. So it's 12th fret on the D string, 11th fret on the G string, then 12th fret on the G string, back to the 11th fret on the G string, back to the 12th fret on the D string. The whole time I keep my pointer finger barred on that 9th fret. So let's see if you can see that a little bit better. And I had a couple mutes in there. Down strum, and then I go, and I do a down mute, so down, and then up strum on the 11th fret with my ring finger on the G string. So, and then down, up, muted, and then 12th fret on the G string. Then a muted down strum, and then up on the 11th fret again. And then I slide down. I finish on that 12th fret right there. And the whole time, I'm pretty much making that whole chord, but the muting I'm doing, I'm just taking my tension off the strings. So I'll play through it very slowly so you can see it. And then I play it open. And you can add that little fill where it goes. I'm going open A string, 2nd fret A string, open D string, pull off on the 2nd fret, pull off on the 2nd fret on the A string, back to the A string, and then I just play that open. Now we have the solo, which, like I told you, I'm going to post that in my other channel, 6-String Jack. Check it out, there's a link in the description. But after the solo, there's a little bit of a cool down to where it's an a cappella where Eddie's singing. And it's just, don't call me daughter. And the guitar is just going like this. It's going. And then it stops. And then. So he does that a couple times. What he's doing is he's playing it open. So he goes down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then he does his. So slide up from the 5th and 7th to the 7th and 9th. And then back down to the 5th and 7th. Down, up, and then 7th and 9th. And then we let it ring. That sounded bad. Just like that. And then on the very last one it goes. And then he starts singing really loud, the guitar comes in, it sounds awesome. So how I did that was I went open, down, down, up, down. I go down, down, up, down, and then I go. So slide up to the 7th and 9th. Back down to the 5th and 7th. Down, down, up, down, up, down. And then I go 7th and 9th, 5th and 7th, and then I play 2 down strums on open strings. And now we have the chorus come in again a little bit later, and you know, the same part we talked about, the. And then it kind of goes into this variation of that, which goes. So same chord, but now it's just 12th fret on the G string, 11th fret on the G string, 12th fret on the D string, 11th fret on the D string, and then we just strum down, up on the 9th fret barred. So we go. So that's the 12th fret, down strum, mute, and then 11th fret, and then down, up, mute. So when I play that 11th fret, I'm gonna up strum it. So down strum on the 12th fret on the D string, and then mute down strum, and then up strum on that 11th fret on the D string. Mind you, we're also holding that barred pointer finger on the 9th fret the whole time, so we're playing this kind of like a chord. And then the song finishes with. And all that is my pointer finger on the 9th fret on the E string, and I'm just hammering onto the 10th fret with my middle finger. And the last one is a hammer-on pull-off, like that. And that, my friends, is the entire song. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, you guys are awesome. Thank you for watching my channel. Don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notifications so you don't miss any lessons. Please keep the comments and the requests coming in. I love to hear from you guys. And most of all, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep rocking. I will see you guys on the next guitar lesson. Thanks.